Alright, so we got the cure for constipation versus the solution for constipation.
Foods with the right bowel transit time. Every disease, no matter what name is known by medical science, is constipation, a clogging up of the entire pipe system of the human body. Arnold Ehret, John Rose, big fan of Arnold Ehret. All the
Yeah, I mean, that could be debatable, but yeah, let's go for it. No, just constipation. I mean, vaccinations for one. Yeah, anything that ends with a shun is usually pretty bad, including nicotine. Nicotine.
one must admit that explanation might be a little oversimplified, not nearly explicit enough. In this video, I'm going to take a closer look at the cure for constipation versus the solution for a constipation, and there is a difference, as you might imagine. Hopefully, this is the very first video you've seen of mine, and you're going to be opening up to a whole new world that helps you understand the whole disease.
Yeah, this is not the first video I've seen of yours, but I don't know, I just wanted to let everybody out there know that I am trying hot water fast, so hopefully it kicks my ass into gear.
Process.
And I'm still using nicotine and everything, but that's another story. I mean, the whole point of this video is, basically just to be aware of, using chemicals and everything. I mean, whenever I think of him saying, the saying using chemicals, I just think of like, we'll buy organic food and all that. But I mean, to me, it's really not that simple. To me, I have, this infurious addiction with nicotine. And that's like a real problem for me. Sorry for talking so much. I'll try to stop that and focus on the video.
The symptom, not to focus on the names that were given to.
So the whole thing of what's going on right now is that John Rose is basically like, he's sort of incorporating that I don't want to say this is exactly 100% true, but he is a symptom of our disease when we put ourselves out there. I mean, there's people in the tropics right now growing up as raw vegetarians or raw vegans, and they're living perfectly normal lives, and they don't know anything about John Rose, but we have to, listen to him and take this. We have to take it in. We have to, consume this for what that's worth, at least. I mean, I'm addicted to his videos, and I love his videos, and I can't get enough of his videos. And we all need to be aware that, just because he's talking to us doesn't mean that we can't, like, just become obsessed with them with these videos. I think that's really a stupid thing to say.
Are mistakes that we're making. We should identify the symptoms from making our mistakes. We should identify the mistakes. So, in order to understand,
I'm trying to figure out where in this video somebody talks about him living to be 100 or 200 years old. I don't know where that happens in the video, but maybe he's like, I want to live to be 200 years old or something. I'm like, that's pretty cool. My dad wanted to live to be 100, but he doesn't want to stop eating meat or go raw vegan. So I don't know what's his deal. I mean, I want to live to be 100, going raw vegan and losing the weight I have now and stuff. So
the difference between the cure for constipation and the solution for constipation, you have to understand that most of the systems and protocols out there that are trying to help us with our illnesses or disease conditions are part of what I call the art, not part of the science. They are either dealing with the symptom or they're dealing with a subsequent cause. Now, constipation obviously causes a lot of problems, and there are actually quite a few other causes for constipation besides the primary cause. But that's what's interesting. The primary causes cause a lot of problems, cause a lot of diseases that cause constipation.
Like one for, the nicotine basically messing up the adrenals and everything. I mean, I've also heard from my friend Taylor Budd, if you don't have an 8-pack, you have like very bad kidney damage, you know, and all this stuff comes from our parents. And
then you go to the doctor, they give you drugs, and that causes constipation. But we have to understand the main cause of most people's constipation has everything to do with the bowel transit time of our food. And I'll put a link down below to a video I did on this specifically. We have to understand the bowel transit time of our food. If we're constipated, we're eating foods that have slow bowel transit time. Now, when we talk about constipation, we have to distinguish between mild and severe. We got to take the medical description of what they think constipation is and throw out the window because they have no idea. According to them, 3 movements a day, that's normal. 3 movements a week, that's normal. They have no idea about what's going in and what's going out. They have no idea about the eating, pooping connection. I did a video on that also. We have to understand, my friends, that we have a species-specific diet. The food we eat from one day to the next should be out of us.
yeah, the species-specific diet is, you know, frugivore, and what he talks about is how basically when you stop eating for a long time, you don't have any bowel movements, and then all of a sudden you have bowel movements. You're supposed to test yourself and, you know, eat some food. So if you can pull this off, you can pull it off. If you can't, you can't. And you need help to do it. You need, you know, to ground yourself or go on a vacation, like a real vacation, and then take a solid food vacation. Like, so I don't know. I mean, I personally am taking a vacation off of life, I think. So that's what I want to do.
Eliminate, it should be formed, and it should be soft, moist, with no form. And yet when you read what the experts say, where they tell us it should be well formed, where they tell us if we're constipated, you're not drinking enough water, you should be urinating clear water. Your bowel movement should be formed. Thank you, Dr. Mark Hyman. Functional medicine. Yeah, you know what's going on. Yeah, you study the lymph system, don't you? You understand what it means. At the medical doctor the other day, after I explained to her, our body's up there about a bunch of cells, 2 fluids, kitchen's the blood, it feeds it, lymph system's the bathroom, it cleans it. This is what doctors don't study, how the bathroom backs up. After I explained all of this, and she finished our conversation by dropping that good old the authority card and closing the door on our conversation. I go, wait a second. Why don't you tell me what you think about what I just said? You guys.
Yeah, that was a really good video. I mean, you got to check it out. I mean, it's one of the best videos I've ever seen by him. His latest video where he does John at Large, episode 2, I think.
Don't study the lymph system, do you? Oh, yeah, we do. No, you don't.
My understanding of the lymph system is basically just, you know, how, like today I got in the sauna, for instance, and I sweat right away. I sweated right away, and, you know, that was a good sign that my lymph system is pretty good. I mean, I haven't been eating solid food that much for a while, like for a week actually. And yeah, so it's, you know, it's working pretty good since just consuming these sort of store-bought pasteurized juices. I mean, still, but I just wasn't able to keep up with that personally.
Intentionally did not answer my question. You knew I meant that you don't understand how the lymph system backs up, because that's the other back.
And his question was, you know, should you really care? To me, his question was, you know, don't you think you should care about what I'm saying? And yeah, he was blown off, and it was sad.
When we're constipated.
And that's how I feel about talking to people about this stuff too. I mean, I feel like people get it in the tropics. People don't really get it up here. I mean, we are dying. As a country, as a species, we are killing ourselves with what we do and how we act. And I want to be raw vegan more than anything. I really do. I want to be healthy more than anything. And this video, you know, explains why.
We could have hypercaloric tension and hyperlymphatic tension. Both our bathrooms can be dirty. So when that happened to me, boy, I tell you, I was fit to be tied. When I spend that much time trying to help somebody understand things, and then they finish the conversation by playing that I'm the authority card, I'm the expert in health, so I don't need to listen to you. After I told them about all the great things this does for people, and then they don't want to discuss it. And when I challenge them on it, I say, well, what do you think? You know, you don't study this, do you? Oh, yes, we do. No, I'm not talking about studying the lymph system. I'm talking about, do you understand how the lymph system backs up? If you did, then you would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a confusing, very long process to me. Let's see if he has anything to say about how the lymph system, really backs up other than just this constipation stuff. I mean, this constipation leads to so much more than just, or maybe the constipation is the cause, the effect of other causes. Like we're causing a lot of constipation, and then just the constipation is the effect. The effect of constipation is the lymphatic system backing up.
Now, and you'd want to know more. Now, it's interesting how I was so criticized by so many people, not really understanding the whole situation. You know, doctors have a monopoly on our health. We put our trust in these guys. It's their job to know what I know. If someone comes up to a doctor or anybody in any health profession and tells them they have a solution to solve every problem, and that person doesn't want to find out more about them, they're part of the problem. And it turns out our medical doctors are the number one impediment that keeps us where we are, that helps, that number one impediment that's keeping us in this hell of suffering in the dark ages. Allopathic medicine are agents for the darkness of the dark side of our behavior. The powers that be who rule the world, they have no empathy, they have no creativity, they still are.
So allopathism is basically a lot of these, pharmaceuticals. I've been in a lot of pharmaceuticals in my life. I mean, I wasn't raised on pharmaceuticals, but that would have been an extreme burden on me. I mean, in my life now, I know that for a fact, just because I gained 40 pounds in 1 month off an injection, off a pharmaceutical injection. I gained 40 pounds in about a month and a half, just from pharmaceuticals, just from a doctor giving me that prescription and everything. It was just crazy.
Years, they control our educational system, so they can misdirect our so-called experts, so they can misdirect us. And I'm telling you right now, every doctor out there has a responsibility to know what I know. It's that simple. You're not the average person here. You've been given a monopoly on an industry that should not even exist. We should not have a treatment peddling industry. And it's your job to find the knowledge you're missing.
I think that's the most important part. Just don't treat your symptoms. I mean, not me treating the symptom that I have to, watch these videos to be, whether it's entertained or educated. I mean, I see it more as an education, but yeah, I really do, treat this stuff with nicotine, and it, destroys me. I mean, I could really use help with that. So if you want to make any comments or anything like that of, just exercise your freedom of speech at will, and, let's help each other out.
It's your job to open up your mind. And when someone comes up and tells you about something that does amazing things and you don't ask anymore, what is wrong with you? You don't care about people. Oh, I care about people. No, you don't. If you cared about people, you'd want to know everything about what I just said. I know, because I talk to a lot of people. And I know a lot of people aren't ready for this. I can respect that. I have no problem with someone telling me to go screw myself and don't want to hear any of it. I understand that. You doctors don't have that privilege. You don't have that privilege. We entrust our health with you guys. You are the number one impediment that keeps us here, because you are the agents of evil Satan people who've twisted your education, and you're keeping us where we are.
So that's right. I mean, I sent my mom this video today, and she said, oh, it looks like somebody you'd believe in, somebody who doesn't trust doctors. I don't trust doctors because of what's happened to me in the past. I don't trust my parents because they want to send me to a place that's going to, inject me with pharmaceuticals or load me up on pharmaceuticals and feed me 3 meals a day. I don't want to do those things because I know it's going to destroy my health, and I know it's going to give me an early death, and I know it's going to make me extremely unhappy and tired and weak and, want to cry but can't. Just all those things.
If this one profession woke up,
Continue my addictions in nicotine, continue my addictions in pornography or whatever it may be for yourself. I mean, this is what happens when we go on pharmaceuticals and they prescribe these medications. You tend to smoke, you tend to vape or whatever, you tend to have other personal reckless lives that lead to just you wanting to rip your skin off.
and realize what they're doing, we can take back control of this planet. Write a whole YouTube channels about understanding the ultimate tool of control and the absolute tool of control. The ultimate tool of control has to do with our health. Everything in our society of any significance has everything to do with our health. And that's why all of our experts in these fields are misdirected by magicians, con artists, psychopaths, to make sure that they don't find the truth. And they won't be interested in finding the truth. And all they're going to do is treat the symptom. So, is there a cure for constipation? Well, what happens if you go to Ayurvedic medicine? What are they going to tell you? Well, you got to do some...
Ayurvedic medicine is like enemas and, massage and everything. It's a lot better than allopathic, I would say.
colon detoxification. And we have...
massaging the stomach,
a medicated enema, 10 special herbs that will help clean out your colon. What happens if you go to acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine? Hey, they got a bunch of herbs too. And they're going to tell you to exercise and diet. But what's the biggest problem that all these systems have? They're trying to cure something, whether it's you take the herbs or whatever.
My guess is it's going to be cooking the food, because that's what's destroyed me. I mean, I experimented last night and had cooked food, and I haven't even been able to lose weight, being on juice all day and exercising for 4 hours. I wasn't able to lose a pound from that cooked food last night. It was crazy.
They don't know about the diet. They don't know what precedes the cause. That's knowledge of how to live. Eating foods with the right bowel transit time. If I wanted to make a lot of money, I've got a lot of knowledge to be able to tell a story to motivate you to buy my herbs, because you're constipated. And if I wanted to make a bunch of money, I wouldn't tell you about foods with the right bowel transit time, so you go back and eat them and come back and buy more herbs from me. That's why I don't sell any products. I don't even care if it's a good product. I don't want to get involved in selling something I might get biased about because I make a lot of money on it. It's not the solution. I said many times, you never apply the art without the science. I have no problem using herbs to help the bowels move if we need to, as long as we understand the bowel transit time of our food. We change that. So if you're constipated, the most important thing you can do is understand the bowel transit time of your food. And the most important thing your body's craving right now is a solid food vacation. In fact, anytime we have any type of dis-ease in any part of our digestive system, no matter if it's in our stomach or small intestines or large intestines, it doesn't.
I mean, doesn't he look so lively? He looks like, a little kid. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know if you watch this video or whatever, but, he looks so lively. He doesn't have the greatest abs in the world for a 64-year-old man. I suppose he's not on steroids. He just looks so lively and yuppity.
Matter. It's your body's way of saying, I'm not happy with what you're eating.
Uppity, not yuppity. But yeah, I'm not happy with the way I'm eating either. It's a disgrace. It really is. I've been watching these videos for almost a year, and it's a disgrace in how I'm eating. It is. Still listening to his videos.
Unless you just don't know when to eat it. Because we could be eating the best of food, but if we eat it when we get stressed, that's not going to work either. Stress is a factor. You can't discount it. And what do most of us do when we get stressed? That's when we turn to food. But it's usually not the right food. But even if you're eating the right food and you're stressed, that can cause problems. And sure, there are some anatomical abnormalities that do come into play. Anal sex is a problem. They say 10 to 30% of women who are constipated were sexually abused. I'm sure it's a problem in the gay community with anal sex. That's got to be causing some problems. I know there's all sorts of problems associated with that habit, if you want to call it that. And as I mentioned before, drugs can cause constipation. Certain conditions cause constipation. But the drugs and the conditions, these are subsequent, well, the conditions are subsequent causes. The drugs are things done to us. So when we got a problem in the first stage, now we go back to the second stage to look at what we're doing and what's being done to us. Are they giving any drugs that have symptoms of constipation? A lot of them do.
I can't remember what the first, second, and third and eight stages of knowledge are. If you remember them, please comment.
What's the solution? Stop taking the drugs for the other condition, because the solution for one problem is usually a solution for all of them. There's a oneness of disease. Kind of what Arnold Ehret meant when he said there's only one disease, it's constipation, a plugging up of the entire pipe system. Our body's nothing but a bunch of pipes. Now, it's oversimplified, but the concept is solid, and that's why a lot of people say death begins in the colon, because that's one of our bathrooms. Our problems happen because our bathrooms get dirty. And again, we're constipated in our intestines, and now we have interstitial constipation in our lip fluids. And that causes so many problems. And what's interesting about this is I've had lots of conversations with people, and the most common comment I get is, I'm not constipated, I go 3 or 4 times a day. Again, we can either be mildly constipated or severely constipated.
Again, his protocol is just go through a fast as long as you can fast, and then when you stop having stuff come out of you, you stop having stuff come out of you, and you're healed for life. And that's it. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. You just fast and fast and fast until you don't have anything come out of you when you eat. So you eat some food, and if it doesn't come out of you, you continue fasting. And that's his protocol. To me, that's what it is. If you disagree, please comment.
People are severely constipated. I worked one time since about per day. I only have 1 bowel in 30 days. A lot of people I work with, they say I only have 1 or 2 a week. And yet, according to our experts, 3 a week is okay. And then I love the one where they say,
I mean, yeah, people are shitting. But one of the points he makes in this video is don't do an enema until you eat. You know, you eat some food. You eat some food and it doesn't come out of you, then do an enema. And then I personally would try to start fasting again. Come on, computer.
I'm constipated. I have 4 or 5 minutes a day. And I'm looking at them, they got this real big belly. I know what's happening. They're shoving food in here and it's being pushed out down there. It has nothing to do with any type of peristaltic movement.
I mean, the anal cavity is, like that thick compared to the colon, which is like, could be like that to, it's supposed to be like a finger. So.
I guarantee you they've got at least 12 or 15 meals back.
And then he's also talking about how basically the shit in your system gets dehydrated, and that's why it comes out hard. And then the parasites. I don't know about parasites, but we're just talking about shit here.
Even Arnold Ehret's day, now he died in 1922, it helped to put things in perspective. He said the average person back then had at least up to 10 pounds of waste in their pipes. And close to 100 years ago, in 1922, when Ehret died, we didn't know a whole lot about biology, so he came to some interesting conclusions. And yet, here we are close to 100 years later, and biology is still not an exact science. I doubt if it ever will be. But we don't want to be focused too much on things that don't matter. It's not that complicated. If you just pay attention to your anatomy, you have limitations. You weren't meant to put food in there. It takes too long to go through the food tube. Most of us are constipated simply because we're eating foods we're not biologically adapted to eat. They've been altered somehow, and as a result, they don't come out of us as fast as they should. When you're eating the food you're designed to eat, everything you ate the day before should be out of you by the morning time. And yet most people have 12, 15 meals backed up. And a lot of them don't think they're constipated because they're going 4 or 5 times a day. But what happens inside the colon, it's only supposed to be a couple inches in diameter, but we've seen autopsies of colons that are 10, 12 inches in diameter. Well, the way muscles work, the filaments, the filaments overlap, so when a muscle works, it contracts. Well, what happens when you pull a muscle? Those filaments no longer touch each other. And that happens down here in our colon. So many times what happens is, if we stretch the colon out, it no longer has any peristaltic action.
So it's like emphysema in lungs. I mean, that's what happens in lungs. Same thing happens in the colon. If you know about emphysema, I mean, it compresses and there's a there's they derive less space
in that area, and that's going to continue to balloon and balloon and balloon. So we see people with really big.
But yeah, I'm about to just let him talk and just continue another time because it's it's taking a toll on me. I wish I had more hot water.
Bellies, that's what's going on in their bellies. They got huge ballooned out sections in their pipes. And they could be going to the bathroom every day, 4 or 5 times every day, every time they put more food in. It reminds me of that old ice cream treat we used to eat as a kid. It was an orange sherbet. It's called a push-up. It was a round cylinder with a stick on the end of it. You push it up and the orange sherbet would come up. That's how people are having bowel movements nowadays. Just keep shoving it down and it's going to be forced out. No peristaltic action at all. So, what is the solution? Is there a cure? There are no cures. Cures only belong in a black bag. It's a magic box, magic bag. Remember, that's what doctors are doing to us. It's black magic, it's poison. There are no chemical solutions for lifestyle-related problems. That's a black bag of black magic. And there are no cures in that bag. There are no solutions inside their box. The solutions, the constipation is the same solution to everything else. It's outside their box. They don't have any solutions inside their box. They can't think outside the box. They've been put in there for a reason. To make sure they take the first step the wrong way and focus on the symptom. So, here's a solution. A simple solution to this, as long as you haven't been damaged in a way. And hopefully, if you have, it can be repaired. The body's amazing once we feed it the right food. And for every organ of every body, the way it heals is by resting. That's the beauty of taking a solid food vacation, either on water or juices. The biggest problem with taking those solid food vacations is that the organs of elimination will actually be increased. And if that happens to be where your problems are at, then it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge for you to take that solid food vacation and support those organs so that you can finally give them a rest. That's why it's so important to go the distance on a solid food vacation. Go until you stop getting rid of all that stuff. You might need to keep going if you need to heal something. What would you do if you scratched your arm and you wanted to heal it? First thing, clean it, you keep it clean. So if anything is damaged down in our pipe system down there.
He's talking about Arnold Ehret. Arnold Ehret would cut himself, and then a lot of people in fasting, talk about this, or at least, one other guy talks about it on OMAD. When you fast, you can feel you build a tolerance for pain. Who knows if it's ketones or whatever, but
how's it going to heal? Put food down to it. It can't, can it? That's why we got to clean everything out, give it a chance to rest. Understand that constipation is a symptom, and the primary cause always goes back to our food and other lifestyle choices. You can't expect to not exercise and see the consequences of that. And the solution isn't like Mark Hyman thinks, just drink a lot of water, make sure your urine is clear. He doesn't understand how the lymph system filters. And we're not supposed to have well-formed bowel movements. That just goes to show you how so many people want to accept poppycock because they're eating the wrong food. this information's got to be right. My bowel movements will form because you're eating animals. Mark Hyman says the problem with constipation is the body's just too good at sucking out water. No, it's not. It's not too good at sucking out water. Or we get constipated whenever we eat food that takes too long to go through the food tube because that's what it's supposed to do, suck out the water. The problem is it's not supposed to be in there for 3 days. It's only supposed to be in there for a short period of time. And that's the trick to understanding the solo.
Yeah, I would say the food, you know, the fruit or the vegetables you eat is supposed to be in there for 20 minutes or something. I mean, that's what I would say, but what do I know?
For constipation. You don't take the herb or the arrow unless you change the bowel transit time of your food. And if you're suffering from constipation, you want a solution for that, and you can find out the foods that have the right bowel transit times, fruits and vegetables, and you take a solid food vacation to start that off, and then you eat the right foods, I guarantee you no more constipation, and yippee! That's what I call a treat.
So yeah, I do want to quit smoking. You know, I want to quit vaping or whatever. I just, you know, I can't wait to do it, and you know, hopefully I can control my stress levels and just stay in this area and drink the hot water, just cook my you know, my water, and be all right. So yeah, I'll edit the video next time.